Good morning. It's your boy Yup Mouth. We talking about why do black men date white women? We're looking for the reasons. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. Sit back, relax. I got you covered.
We share some of the same opinions
About?
why are black women so angry.
Was your mother angry?
To a certain degree, yes. She had that anger inside of her, but she made sure that she didn't pass it on to me. I see how she handles that, and she gives off that vibe that I get from women here. But when it came to me and how she approached me and taught me about women, she said, "Don't deal with this."
That's interesting because as a black mother,
Yeah.
my work was to help my son understand it so that he would know how to stand in it with a black woman. Why are you here?
My situation is a little bit different because I traveled a lot when I was a kid, very talented, very gifted musically. So because of that, when I came back to my neighborhood, when I was dealing with certain black women, you're different. You talk funny. You dress funny. The music you listen to is funny. I don't like being because I had flip-flops on or I had a turtleneck, I'm gay. The problem I'm having is just because you're my culture and you're black, you don't get a pass. All the women in my family, I got a side of cousins that made me feel weird about that.
How can anybody make you feel anything? You get to choose how you feel.
You don't know that when you're kids, it's a psychological imprint.
What does that have to do with today?
Now, with a black woman,
Uh-huh.
I have this in my mind before I even talk to you, she's gonna think I'm weird. And that bothered me a lot.
When I went to junior high school, I got bussed from Ocean Hill, Brownsville to Flatbush, and they spit on me and called me a nigger. They spit on me. And I was 13. And these were adults, not the children. So my point is this, that don't have nothing to do with who I am today. What is your experience?
A lot of black women, they don't want to talk to me. Some of them don't want to talk to me. Some of them want to talk to me because, number one, I'm a God-fearing man. I don't believe, like right now, I'm practicing abstinence. I'm not having any sex whatsoever.
Why you ain't in the church?
I am in the church. I'm going to tell you about the church women. If you don't have a collar, they don't want to talk to you. I'm straight up.
What does
if you don't have a collar, they don't want to talk to you.
Do you know what the collar represents, though?
I guess it's purity or, leadership or, I don't know, a divine.
How about power?
Yeah.
How about power? That's what it represents.
Okay.
But let me tell you why I've called you here today. I've invited you here because my intention is to dismantle the myth of the angry black woman. I believe it's a myth. As a black woman, I believe it's a myth. I invited you here for a mixer tonight, just to be with some women. All kinds of women, all ages.
That's fine.
People are the ones that make the most noise, and that's why they determine what the narrative is going to be that we talk about.
True.
The swirler thing it's in your mind somewhere. A lot of it's just in your mind.
And we also know we all can walk out with 10 black women, but the first white woman we walk out with is
What's the problem?
Oh my God! No, you know, but you know.
You living the dream.
When it comes to money, oftentimes black men may attain a certain level financially and then enter a different realm of life.
Right.
And within that different realm, there may be more white women there.
Right.
Here's my coworker.
That's possible.
That's what it is.
It may just be if you hit that $1 million mark, for example. So
Not even, though. But
around, and
Absolutely.
unfortunately, we are conditioned to believe that white is that level of success. We're not gonna lie and say it's not.
No, it's true. Yeah.
But
I don't know any dudes who are like, if I get a white chick, I'm winning.
I don't know.
I'm speaking historically. I'm speaking
That's
more like deeper.
I'm sure
that was
historically,
someone- I
yes.
ain't to
But I'm
do
talking about just right now.
Yeah.
If a guy says that, he's getting barked up.
I heard a guy
He's
say
getting
he's married to a black woman.
Right.
And I was talking to him. He was like, "Yeah, my next wife, she's gonna be white. I'm not doing no black woman. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That blew my mind. I'm like, wow.
Did you bark at him though?
No, I'm not gonna bark on him. He's a grown man. He can do it
You
7
guys are
months.
friends?
No.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay.
No.
I thought he was your friend. Okay.
No.
You barked on him, right? You did bark.
I respect that. I respect that.
That's what you got to do. Like sometimes you say something crazy.
But
like,
really,
hold up,
but at the same time,
But he has 6 children with the black woman. So him saying that, I want a white woman after
Lucky
being
number
married with
6.
6 children.
Right.
And he ready for the next wife too.
Right.
And he's thinking about next wife.
You need to slow down.
That's a good point, though. I don't know if that's really is your responsibility to be like to tell this man he can't.
I don't think
be
you should
with
ever
this white
tell
woman.
a man what
Right.
to do, but I think it depends on the circumstance.
It's
Let's put it
not
this-
telling,
I think
right?
if you're being
It's just
disrespectful,
Right.
it's at least a point
Okay.
to ask.
Understood.
Yeah, well, like you can't tell another man what
Right.
to do.
Right.
But you like,
You're like, you ain't Dame Dash or something. Like, this is what a man does.
I wouldn't want a black man to demean black women and go off.
Right.
I would talk
That's
to you
demean,
before.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't demean it.
Right. He's just speaking to his experience.
On his
That's
experience.
true.
There wasn't like
If anybody's supposed to think that you're beautiful, that you're attractive, it's supposed to be black men.
Oh, well, I hear white girls are really good on their knees. So he was kinky, and I'm also kinky. Have you ever been angry at or jealous of a white woman for dating a black man?
I wouldn't say angry at, I'd probably say I was more angry at a black man, not the white woman. And the only reason for me is that whenever the topic has come up, it's been a black man who's like, I'm dating a white girl because black women are this, and this. And so it's like white women are the antithesis of black women. That's where I want to be. You do too much of this, you do too much of that. And I mean, like literally, like black girls are in style. Like I just heard that like 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, like
What does that even mean?
Wait,
yeah. What does that mean?
A fool.
Right,
That's
exactly.
foolish. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
God,
like, how
maybe.
can you say that with a straight face and to a black woman, at the same time? So for me, yeah.
With a black mother.
Exactly. So that is when I get angry. And so a lot of times I would assume that interracial relationships are based on that. Like, you're not, I don't want to say not man enough, but like you're looking for someone who's easy, who's going to bend over to whatever needs you have, or that sort of thing. And even like in high school, some of the white girlfriends that I had were like, I like to date black guys because they have so much drama. And it was just, I know, it was just like craziness. So, that's right. That's on that filter. Right. Exactly.
I've evolved a lot of it. I think it's initially very hurtful because it's like the media and society tells you, white women are here and you're somewhere here. And if anybody is supposed to think the opposite, it's supposed to be black men. If anybody's supposed to think that you're beautiful, that you're attractive, it's supposed to be black men. And so when you see black men going out of their way, not to say that all black men who are married to white women are doing it for some brainwashed reason, but when you look at the numbers of black men who are married to white women, it's a little more than any other interracial. So it's kind of like, something else at work here.
Yeah.
So when you see that, it's kind of like, it's just another person who's telling you you're not good enough.
I was watching a movie a couple weeks ago. I caught like 10 minutes of it on like TBS or something, and I think it's called This Christmas. The guy playing his brother is supposed to be dating a white girl, and another black guy says something about how, oh well, I hear white girls are really good on their knees, like kind of saying that white girls like will give like faster than.
Alright, y'all. I said it was the last video, but this is the last one. I promise. I gotta go to bed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I just saw this line from this black woman. She told me I could use it on my Your World, My Views group list on Facebook. It's hilarious, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. This is in response to people who say white women wear weaves too. The people who wear weaves and want to justify that they wear weaves because white women wear weaves. That's the justification. Well, this is what she said black men need to do. The black men who only date white women. Whenever a black woman comes and questions them and says, well, it's messed up that you only date white women, the response needs to be to them is, well, white men do it too. If you only fuck white women, say, well, white men fuck them. If you only like white women, say, well, white men do it too. White men like white women, so it should be okay if I do it, right? I mean, if I say I don't like black women, shouldn't I be able to say, well, it's white men that say it too? I mean, since this is the best answer that you can come up with for why you bury your hair with somebody else's hair, is that white women do it too?
Demo here, one half of the Honest Guys. What's going on, everybody? Man, today I'm a little upset. I'm just talk about what I experienced this weekend at a water park. Me and my family, we went through the water park, and keep in mind, it's a predominantly white water park, but maybe there's like 2 or 3 more black couples there, black families. I kid you not. Every last woman out of these black families stayed under the umbrella so they wouldn't get their hair messed up and to stay out of the sun. What the hell is wrong with black women these days where they can't get their hair wet? Why do you think this hair is giving y'all superpowers? Like it's keeping y'all having fun with your own damn kids. Why do you think your kids don't like to be around you? Why do you think your husband don't like to be around you? And you guys, you girls really, you always getting mad at white women. White women like to have fun. Why do you get mad at your dude, or why do you get mad at black men when they like to be with white women? White women have a good time. They bake cookies. They go mountain climbing and shit. They go well, we don't want to do skydiving, but shit, they want to get in the water. They want to go to the beach and have some fucking fun. Man, this is crazy. Every fucking black woman I saw did not get into the water with their kids. There was even an interracial couple out there with a child. The black woman stood in the water, ankle deep. That's it. And while the dad and the little mixed baby, they were just playing around. Look, man, why do you think we want to be with white women? It is so fun. It ain't necessarily because white women look better. It's because they are fun. What's going on, everybody? Demo here, one half of the Honest Guys. I just want to talk to my black sisters today. I want to ask them, what do you have against white women? Why don't you like white women? Like, what did they ever do to you? What did they take from you for you to get to this point and just having attitudes towards white women? Because a lot of black women I talk to, they may have white friends, but they still have something negative to say about them. Like, they still don't like them. They don't see them as being the same. Like, what's the difference between black and white women? Like, I just don't get it. Like, black women, you have more in common with white women than you do with black men.
They started to feel like they contributed to white society when they were the nannies to this white kid. Black women started to feel more pride in raising white babies than their own, because they could see a success in the white kids that they raised. They could see a success in that kid that they wouldn't see in their own. They also saw how the mixed kid was getting treated differently. So now today in society, black women understand that if they can create something mixed, then they will get credit for it. So it will make them feel non-black. That's why black women who date white men conform to white society standards of what a woman's supposed to be.
Hi, this is your girl Gigi. And I'm back with another topic, and it is about black women that cannot find a single black man that is successful, because it's kind of like they coexist, and black men that are completely opposed to dating black women. I know, that's a long topic. But the reason why I decided to do this is because I was looking at a lot of vloggers yesterday, and there was a lot of black males that are completely opposed to dating black women because they say we lack the ability of being ladylike. We lack a feminine trait. And there was also different races of men that were commenting underneath the vloggers that were saying the same thing, that they would not ever date a black American woman because the lack of a feminine trait. And I'm definitely going to say to the ladies, it's not hard to find a black, successful, intelligent, and attractive black man. Me, myself, I'm married, and I've been married for a few years. And me and my husband, we share the same profession. We're military. But one thing's for certain, I've never taken the criteria of being intelligent off of my list when it came down to dating. Any man that I dated had to be intelligent enough to carry on a conversation other than love and hip hop. So obviously that was something that I wanted, and I knew that it was something that I wanted a man to possess before I even decided to date him. But we both had a strong foundation, and we also had a compatibility when it came down to our profession, and that we were more settled than we were all over the place. So we did not come to the table with a lot of bags. He had one bag, I had another bag, and it was just pretty much our children on the outside of our marriage. So I don't consider our kids as bags. So, I mean, some people do, and we definitely don't. But Anyway, I do see a lot of the times, even within my own family, and of course I'm Black, but even within my own family, I do see a lack of femininity and also, you know, being ladylike. And in my opinion, it's kind of sad, you know, to see a lot of women, a lot of Black women downplaying and degrading the Black man. You know, the Black man that you say you want or you say you need or whatever the case may be, but you don't want to be supportive, or you want to wear the pants in the relationship and you don't necessarily want to wear the skirt. So you want to come home and you want to control home and you want to control work and you want to control the kids, but then you're looking for a man. That's kind of like pulling his masculine side out of him and asking him to simper down and become a woman. So firsthand, you have to decide what you really want. Do you want to become single, or do you want a man in your life? Because a man needs his pride and he also needs his manhood and his masculine. So imagine if you came home and your man is all of a sudden doing all of your wifely duties. You know, even though someone would say, oh, that's so perfectly fine, but to be honest with you, that will really take away from you being a woman. And there is a big difference from being just a woman, because a woman is just expressing that you have a vagina, from being a woman to being a lady. I see a lot of the times different races supporting their men, being beside their men. And when I'm speaking on different races, I'm speaking on Vietnamese, Chinese, you know, Indian, Puerto Rican, whatever the case, white, whatever the case may be, different races that come out to different functions that I go to, and they are very supportive over their men.
You know, I took a real hot picture last year. And guess who was in it? Out here to the interview because it's about 99 degrees out here in Staten Island, New York, in this beach, in South Beach, where Midland Beach, South Beach, wherever we are. And I called my friend out here to support and say a few words. How are you dealing with this hot weather?
I stay in.
Oh, so you really are not trying to be out here, like nowhere in the part of the sand, nothing like that?
No, sir.
I thought you a beach. Now, they don't know what the question I'm about to ask you. This is a real new thing for AskNathaniel.tv, and this is a good friend of mine by the name of Natalie. The question to her I asked her is, why are there so many white and Caucasian women, right, that have these bodies and figures of women of color? Is it something that you guys are eating? What is going on? Like, seriously, it's like a huge epidemic now of just, I wouldn't even call it epidemic. It's an epidemic to the women that don't want you guys to have it. But what is it?
I think probably because before nobody used to want that body, so people used to try to lose everything they had to look like the models on the runways, like, you know, surfboard.
Okay.
But now that it's like in style, everybody's trying to embrace it.
So you're saying you were born this way?
Yeah.
Like legit?
Legit. Not this big, smaller.
So I mean, this is no enhancements. This is all natural. You're only in the gym working out.
Yeah.
Okay. Our viewers that find that hard to believe, I can co-sign that because I know personally she does work out. But honestly, as a child, I don't remember this. I don't remember the average white or Caucasian woman in my class that was built like that. So, is this a new phenomenon?
This video and see what it's all about.
Sergeant Reynolds here, and this is his daughter who's being put to the test by her boyfriend, Officer Reynolds' partner's son. Sounds simple? And what are you expecting? I mean, if she doesn't pass,
we're definitely gonna have a talk, and that's for sure.
So I know you're in a program to become a police officer?
Yes.
Are you gonna arrest her if she fails?
No. You'll be just fine.
Oh, hey, miss. You dropped something. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to get your name. How you are? Come here, talk to me. Daryl Love.
Daryl Love. Your last name is Love.
Yes, you're very beautiful. I like your smile.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Where you from?
Here.
What do you mean at Denny's?
My dad.
We want a daddy-daughter date?
Yeah.
You're a daddy's girl, I can tell, huh?
No.
He wouldn't mind you talking to me, would he?
No. My dad.
Don't lie. He's a cop.
Yeah.
He has no authority though right here.
When I'm around, I have the authority.
I mean, you know, I got a crib down the street, got some wine, you know.
Like, I'd be down, like, I don't know, I'd be down to meet you. Just not at your place yet.
Just not at my place yet. Why?
Like, there's, like, coffee bean over there. Get a coffee.
Coffee? I like your hair too. Can I see you sometime?
Sure. Just not at your place yet. But
What about tonight? In my place.
But I'll see you.
You wanna see me tonight?
Yeah.
Alright, can I get your number?
Yeah.
Code is 7289.
Oh, you're giving me your code.
Yeah, it don't matter.
You like me. That's not your password, you liar. See me before you get my number.
I love it.
You just spin me in front of Denny's. Now let me give you my number. No guy's ever done that before.
You can do a little more than that. Go.
We'll see.
You have a boyfriend? Oh, yeah. Why you just hesitate like that? You gonna say my name on the girl name? Why you smiling? That was your plan all along, huh? It's not a real boyfriend?
No.
Oh, shit.
I smell good.
Me too.
Okay, we should go into Denny's.
You see me tonight.
Okay, fine. I'll see you tonight.
That just proved. I ain't saying white girls are easy, but the boy was just, his game wasn't that strong. He was just doing what he do. But it's your boy Yelpmouth, and I'm giving it to you. So sit back and relax. You know I got you covered. I'll hit y'all up with another one later on. Peace.